Welcome to Bowling Green, Kentucky, home to the Hilltoppers of Western Kentucky. Big Red is here ready to lead these fans to victory. They're eager to get this clash underway. In this one, two teams from Conference USA squaring off in a weekday clash to set the table for the weekend ahead. As we'll see, the Sam Houston Bearcats taking on the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers. For EA Sports College Football, Reese Davis with you alongside David Pollack and Jesse Palmer. And guys, can't wait to get this one started. The Bearcats have been waiting and finally the moment is coming and the opening of the season. The ball squirts through the end zone. That'll be a touchback. They'll bring it out to the 25. So the Western Kentucky Hilltoppers offense will have the opening possession of the game. And here comes for the first time as a starter this talented freshman. And Jesse, it seems like quarterbacks mature quicker and quicker these days, and they're ready to grab the reins.
Yeah, you're seeing it more and more. There's more high school quarterbacks now ready to take the next step and compete and perform in college football. But listen, I started as a true freshman back at Florida. I guarantee you he has so much nervous energy going right now because he has never played in an environment like this, and he has never played against competition like this either, David.
No, it's crazy, and that was 1920. So imagine now with all the technology and how much he's feeling the nerves. Obviously, all the eyeballs in the stadium is on him. Everybody knows what he's capable of, but he's going to be the first guy to touch the football. It's going to revolve around him, and that's a lot to ask of a freshman.
They stopped him cold in the backfield, and all he needed was inches on third down. The Hilltoppers will call on their punt team. Having to kick it away after a 3-and-out's not what they had in mind. He's brought down, but a really solid effort to pick up every bit of yardage he could on the punt return. The Bearcats offense will try to get something started with their first possession. Let's take a quick second to call out some of the impact players their coaches mentioned in meetings this week. Anything you guys heard that really resonated with you?
Yeah, I love when coaches talk about guys that bring it every single day. Like,
pressure is on the way, and the pressure has arrived, and down he goes at the 30. The Bearcats now with a long way to go to pick up the first down. The play-action fake. Throws to the tight end. It's incomplete and maybe a little too aggressive from this senior trying to fit that one in there. Now this offense facing a 3rd and long from their own 30. Dropping back, it's Watson. Takes a shot as he lets it go. Oh, he dropped it, and what a missed opportunity early in this football game.
And that's a play on 3rd down. This offense just has to do a better job protecting their quarterback. Give him a split second more time to complete that throw, but they couldn't do it there.
They boot it away. He'll try to field the punt and see if he can give his offense better field position. That's a perfect example of not settling for a fair catch. Pick up whatever yardage you can and help out the offense. Off the play fake on first down. And the defense forced that incompletion with the deflection.
Really great job in coverage by the defender on that play, swatting the ball away.
Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Sends it back in motion. They'll go back to the air on 2nd down. With the catch, it's Hutchinson. Gets it all the way down to the 39-yard line. It'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Spits it out to the back. Just too much mustard on that one. Can't miss the target that badly. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Gonna look downfield again. Grabbed over the middle. It's Henry. He's finally stopped and brought down at the 15.
And a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
He'll be down at the 4-yard line after that terrific run. And the Hilltoppers trying to cash it in on 1st and goal. From the gun, Looking to the end zone. It falls incomplete. He was trying to find his man for 6. And the D denied him on 2nd and goal. Back to pass. Unleashes to the end zone. Touchdown, Topper. Fitted in the window for the score.
One of the areas they really focused on with this receiver in the offseason was we need you to make more plays for us in the end zone. When we're taking shots, we need you to be able to step up and make tough catches. David, what a grab right there.
And I think a lot of that has to do with trusting your guy, knowing where he's going to be, knowing when he's going to sit down, when he's not. So being on the same page, and then having a guy that can go get him. Just when the ball is near him, he's going to make the play, just like he did right there for 6 points.
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They went 3 and out on their first possession. Now to see if they can be more productive this time around. Quickly to the tight end. And he's able to bounce off one tackle for a solid pickup. And the Bearcats want to crank the tempo. Just a quick rhythm throw there and really good use of the tight end.
Yeah, good use of the big fella. I mean, go through your progressions real quick. You can't find anything. Get the easy gain. Don't take a shot down the field all the time. Take those shots later, but take those easy, wide open
you want this
opportunities
pencil
to get
nudity?
some positive chunks.
The Bearcats come
I'll give us you right here.
To the air, it's Watson. Here's the pressure.
Yeah, I'm playing right now. You can pull, yeah, you can pull it up on
Feeling the
YouTube.
pressure and down he goes at the 22. And the Bearcats will line up to punt
It's
it
that
away.
link I sent.
This will be the second time
What
they
up,
had to
Otto?
kick it away. This is a spot you see many returners try to take a chance, but not this
Dude, I got
time.
you. How you
Bearcats
doing?
just inside the 40. Here
Good.
comes the Western Kentucky
Hi.
offense back
How are
onto
y'all?
the field. Already a
You
solid
are
start to
good
this one.
here.
Now back to work with this 7-0 lead.
I do not have
Receivers
Paige
like
by
to
me
get
right
hits.
now,
They
but I
just
can
don't,
get
okay?
her.
They're prima donnas. That's what they are. That's who they are. Nice job by the
Yes,
defender.
I
You
love
could
that.
tell he was catching the football.
Going deep.
Yeah, my thought
And
process
they
would be
get
like,
hooked
we try to
up,
meet in
going
the
for the
middle.
big play on 2nd down. Now it's 3rd down.
Yeah, we
We'll see
do
if the
Lehigh,
offense can move the chains after
yeah, or
that
like Sandy
incompletion.
even. What works for you
Trying to
guys?
move the sticks on 3rd
Any
down
thoughts on
through
what
the
you guys
air.
want?
Firing to the right, complete. They make the stop about 4 yards short of the first down.
Yeah, we could totally do
The
that.
Hilltoppers decide to punt it away. This will be the second time they've had to kick it away.
Yeah, no worries.
And the punt
Yeah, we
ends
can
at
just totally
the
like grab
8
dinner
and goes into the end zone
or
for the
something too,
touchback.
if that works for y'all.
The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They really didn't move the
Yeah.
ball at all. Last time
What
they
days
had
work
it,
for you
hoping
guys?
for
I know
better
Sam
fortune this
with
time
basketball
around.
can always be a little weird, but
Here's the heat. Nowhere
Oh.
to go, and the ball is loose. A fortuitous turn of events to keep possession of that one.
I got basketball
Breath,
going
man.
right
You
now.
fumble that thing, you cough it up. You're like, oh, I really appreciate
And
you, brother. I
wrestling,
can't
yeah,
tell you how
they
much I thank you, 'cause the
they're like
coaches
on the
were doing
road a
all
lot
over
right
me,
now,
but
though.
big time break for the offense.
Yeah. They're kind of like softball and baseball, where it's like the first couple months they're like on the road a ton, but then they'll start having like, and they kind of rough
And the
themselves
Bearcats
too.
have put
So
themselves in dire straits after that last play. It's 2nd and a mile. Looking downfield, it's Watson.
yeah, I do too.
Finds his man down the middle. And good coverage by
Yeah.
the defense, just a short gain. This defense has kept them backed up. Now one more stop, and they can get off the field on 3rd and long. Looking to throw, and he needs a bunch. Zings it complete to the right.
Nice job by the defense there on 3rd and long, just sitting back and keeping everything in front of them. They give up an easy completion, but because they were able to rally and make the tackle, now they
Yeah, we
set
totally
up for
Sunday. We got church. We're done by
Puts
like
it in at
11.
the 40. The solid
Crazy, right?
return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. The
Yeah.
Hilltopper offense comes onto the field
Yeah, we
again.
totally do that.
Wants to throw on 1st down. Makes the catch. It's Mack.
It's a nice job running the in route there by the receiver. And the best thing he did after he made his break, he didn't trail and fade away. He actually attacked the football. That's a good lesson for young receivers out there watching.
There he goes. Nifty little scamper on this one. Enough for the first down, and he slides in safely.
And this is the frustration in playing man-to-man coverage. All the guys on your defense are chasing their guys. They don't have vision on the quarterback, but he is such a good athlete. He notices it. He takes
I'll
off.
chat with her.
I'll
chat with her
and makes a big play.
And we can start looking at
From the gun, give on the inside.
Yeah, Sam, side note, your boys go to BYU
bring us
this
to the
weekend,
end
right?
of the first quarter.
Oh, was it in Salt Lake? Oh, I thought it was in
That's the end
Provo.
of the quarter. Western Kentucky is on top. One period in the books, and let's take a look at the
Got it.
stats.
Okay. Dude, they're good. They are.
Lots of time left and ready to go back at it here in the second
I've
quarter.
been laughing though. They've been getting a ton of slack because
First play of the period
their
will be a
coach
second down.
Young was like saying they didn't have enough like quad 2 wins,
Looking
and
to
Utah
fire.
State fans and UVU fans started like
They're
saying
working
like,
it
oh,
left side.
there's 2 teams in the state that you could have played and you chose not to. Wonder why?
And the
Yeah,
Hilltop
no, that was
on the
hilarious.
line, looking to convert on third and short. He'll do it himself. He's all the way
BYU
down
is scared
the
because
field.
we
Showed it
beat
all
them
on that
there.
run.
And that's a nice job by this QB. Great job.
Yeah, I think we
show
beat them there.
patience, right? Like if they,
They
don't
haven't-
come take
they haven't
me,
scheduled
I'm
UVU.
gonna keep running. That's how I go pick up
It's
another.
called Roa.
Finish the run in the end zone.
Granted, they were told.
Western Kentucky.
I feel like Utah State was
And
put in
now
a
this
good game.
offense building that lead. It's still the first half, but I'll tell you what, shown some glimpses of why
But
they could become a really, really good
UVU,
offense.
I
Listen,
think
you go into
they-
halftime,
I think
more
we
of the
played-
same, right? Continue to do what you're doing. Take care of the football. This offense has looked
We
really
played
good in
like
the
San
first
Diego
half.
State, but oh yeah, we played like San
And
Diego
the
State,
extra
and we like
point
lost that
pushes the
game.
lead to 14. And for a quick update, let's
Yeah,
go to
the first
Kevin Collins in
first
studio.
half it was actually like really close,
We've got eyes on it.
but then it got away.
Hawaii
We played
is
Fresno at
dominating
Fresno
this one,
too,
thanks
though,
to
but
an
we
offense
only
that's
lost
done
that one.
whatever it's
We only
wanted
lost by
since
like
the opening
10 or
kickoff.
12, but it was because of
They're
Fresno.
up
It was
14
that bad. It was like an
over
8-point game.
Stanford. We've got our eye on this one.
I think honestly we're
everything
better.
else going on throughout the day, guys.
Thanks for the update on
Yeah.
that one, Kevin. Let us know when it goes final.
Like I feel
Lines the
like
back and leaves it. Got the first down.
I
He's
just feel like
still
our
on
ball
his feet.
movement's a little better.
And they'll get it to the
Um,
39-yard line, and they'll move the chains.
And we
Defense
do
gives
have a
up
lot
a
more
pretty
power
big
power
run. They
because
get
we have a
the
lot of
first
guys
down,
who
and
can
listen,
shoot.
you got to
Where
reload
that was always a
now
struggle.
because this offense, they got their foot on the accelerator.
Makes the grab. It's Humphries.
Like I mean, yeah, you saw the shoot. You saw the shoot.
shoot. The Bearcats
Well,
are in the hurry up.
Oh, dude, I died.
From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. He's brought down, but it'll be enough for a first down. Looking to push the
What's funny
pace
is
with the no huddle.
my AD responded to it. He's
Right
like,
back
if
to the well.
you have decent, you take it down. And I'm like,
Good
Garrett,
execution. They
this is
move
a
the
throw
sticks,
down
and
there.
they've got it at the
You
33.
look ridiculous.
They have been stagnant on offense.
I know, I was like, bro,
Forward movement
this
as
guy.
they've got a 1st and 10. Scanning the field, it's Watson.
Yeah.
Under fire. He'll get rid of it. And the timing just a hair off.
Yeah, like,
The offense
the
just
whole
has not been
situation.
able to find a way to get their rhythm going here in the first half. We just haven't seen it in the passing game. That was a really good example of it again.
Oh, yeah.
If they're gonna
Oh,
score
yeah,
more
dude, I'm already
points
up
in the second
14-0.
half, they've got to make some adjustments here at halftime.
Sam Houston
And he
State.
has a solid gain on the play before sliding. The Bearcats come
That's
to
the,
line on third down, trying to
What's his
keep
name?
this drive alive.
The Utah State football guy. What's his name?
Off the play
Chris.
fake.
The fighting Chris's, dude. So this is where we
They
all
got
got
enough
to play
for the
Utah
first
State.
down, and they're in the red zone at the 20.
Yeah.
The Bearcats come to the line with a new
Yeah, dude.
set of downs.
The fighting former Chris's.
They're looking to pass from the red zone. He just missed the target on that one. Got to put it on his body. Trying to make
Dude,
up
yeah,
for
they
some
got
of
over
that
that
lost
cat.
ground on
They're
2nd
fucking
down.
They got that bear cat. They got that bear cat in.
Wants to go up top. Got his man on the right.
Oh, yeah, he was like,
Really
ooh, look
good
at me.
tackle there, giving up some size.
Look how good I
Still making
am.
big play. It'll be 3rd and long.
Yeah. What a loser.
Wants to keep it in the air. Throwing right.
Oh, I shouldn't have left it.
And he's into the end zone.
You're good. I'll talk to you later.
Touchdown, Sam Houston.
Yeah, I'll let you know here. I'll
One
talk
of
to
the
Paige
reasons
and
this
I'll know
offense
after
is
this
so
game.
exciting to watch. They've got guys that are dangerous
Bet.
after the catch.
Sounds good,
If this
dude.
quarterback gets
Bye.
through his progression,
Bye.
David, gets you in stride, these guys will take it to the house.
Man, it's your job to do the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
And after the extra point, they've cut the lead in half, down 14-7. They're getting set to kick it away, and that last score took a little oomph out of this crowd. On the run from inside his own 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. They saw what happened on that last scoring drive, and now probably feeling a little bit of heat to answer. Going right to work up top. Unloads to the wideout. Got a man. It's Mack. A little more space. Open up that playbook even more as they pick up the first down out to the 30. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle. It's Mack. Hey, what about that move to pick up a couple of extra yards? He's down at the 38.
A nice job by the QB there, timing out that drag throw. It's zone coverage, so he's got to make sure he gets it to his receiver in a window to allow him to catch the ball and then turn it upfield.
They'll take this lead to the 2-minute timeout and see if they can tack on a little more before the break. The Hilltoppers can really attack on this 2nd and short. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. To the air on 2nd down. The safe call on the wide receiver screen. And the defense holds firm. No pickup at all on that play. And the Hilltoppers come to the line on 3rd and short, looking to keep this drive moving. Finds the tight end. He gets it out across the 45 and out of bounds at the 46. The offense setting up shop at the 46, 1st and 10. Here comes the heat. That's caught. It's Mack. Inside the 35, knocked out of bounds. This offense with a big play, and they'll mark it at the 33. They'll snap it from the 34 on 1st and 10. Under fire. Oh, he's got a chance. The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving.
And defensively, you've got to know this guy, man. He's got some wheels to him. He'll get outside the pocket. You can't let him outside the cage. Those ends have to do a good job of keeping contained. When you lose it, this is what happens. He can get outside, he can scramble, and can get first downs.
He'll pull it on the read. Turning it on. They bring him down, but not before he's able to pick up the first down. There's a timeout on the field. Tight game here late in the first half. The Hilltoppers trying to pay off the threat on 1st and goal. Goes to the option. He'll toss it. Touchdown, Hilltoppers. How about this back staying on track and getting it in on the option? That touchdown gives his team a pretty significant lead at this point.
And that's what you want. You want to start fast. You want everything to come out and start clicking, make some plays. It doesn't always work that way, but when you do, man, the energy, the crowd, everybody's into it. Now the other team better respond.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. They'll put this one in play. First snap of the drive from the 25. On the run, it's Porter.
Defense came into this one knowing they were going to see some tempo. They've got to get the call from the sidelines, get it communicated, get lined up.
Dropping back, it's Watson. Steps away to find some room. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. We've got a timeout here late in the first half, and they'll try to get more points on the board before the break. 1st and 10. The give to the back. Not a whole lot of progress made there on the short run. Quick tempo, no huddle offense. 2nd down, clock's running. They've been running it, but now the pass. On the move and looking deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down. The third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. They'll leave it with him. He's not going to make it. What a job by this defense to stop him in his tracks. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Kick is in the air. Fields the punt and looking for daylight. Cover guys do their job and they get him stopped at the 22-yard line. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. So let's see how they play it in this final 30 seconds of the first half. Starts a drive trying to go up top. Looking to the big tight end. Complete to the left. Knocked out of bounds at the 46 after the good pickup on that one.
It feels like everything this play caller has called has worked so far in this first half for the offense. They've generated a really nice lead, lighting up the scoreboard, and they're staying aggressive. They're throwing the football. They're dictating everything right now to the defense.
And I love when my quarterback sees zone and knows exactly where to go with the football. Sees the wide receiver running the drag route, knows when to throw it, pulls the trigger for the easy completion.
And the Hilltoppers with myriad options after that big pickup on first down. Looking to go up top and time's running out in the half. Got it in stride inside the 20. Makes the grab over the defense, and they are threatening now down at the 15. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. From the red zone, looking for a space. He's got it. They make the stop at the 5-yard line, and they've got it first and goal. He'll set up to throw. Steps away. Fires into the end zone. Pass is incomplete, and that's going to do it for the first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, looks like we've got a great atmosphere today in Bowling Green, Kentucky. And the story of this first half has undeniably been the play of that kid under center. He's in total control of the offense, making the right decisions and reads, not trying to do too much. There's a reason he gets the NIL deals and all the love on social media. That young man is him, and doesn't that opposing team know it? And with that, let's send it back to the guys at L.T. Smith Stadium.
Thanks for that halftime report, Kevin. The Hilltoppers will line up to kick off and start the second half.
Good, how are you?
And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Trailing by a couple of scores, they'd like to generate some confidence here early in the third quarter.
Down 2 possessions, the coaching staff met in at halftime, and they've probably scripted this opening drive, just like they do at the start of the game. They've now got an idea of what plays they feel most confident in, what plays their quarterback is seeing the best to go out here and execute a score.
Well, and it's nice to get the ball first. Like, I got the first opportunity to close the gap a little bit, apply some great game pressure to these guys. So I think getting the ball first, driving down, scoring right here would be huge.
Quarterback on the keeper. And they're able to get a third down stop here. See if they go for it on fourth. And the Bearcats will try to pin them back with the punt. This will be the 5th kick of the night. On his way back from the 20. That nifty return sets up the offense and negates some of the yardage on the punt. Here comes the Western Kentucky offense back onto the field. He'll pull it down. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain.
And because of the success that this quarterback has had early in this game running the football, if I'm the coordinator calling plays, I'm dialing up his number more. Design runs, and also telling him on the sidelines, hey, listen, remember, if it's not open, take off. Just go get it yourself. They don't have an answer for you right now, and this is a big key for us to win this game.
Wants to go up top on first down. Finds his man. It's Hart. And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Well, he made the grab, but the doors closed quickly after that.
And I like this. I want to find my running back, but man, he's got to do a little more damage after the catch. I need a stiff arm. I need a spin move. I need something where he can make that guy miss and pick up a bunch of yards and maybe get a big play out.
And the Hilltoppers will hustle to the line. Oh, they're after him. At the 20, he's got space. They get him stopped, but the big gain has them on the doorstep. Let's mark it at the 13.
These guys aren't human anymore. I mean, they got to survey the field, throw the football, make deep passes, and then guess what else? They pull the ball down, take off, and make big chunks of plays on the ground. It's just impossible to be on defense nowadays.
Oh.
Intercepted to stop the threat. Taking it the other way. Brought down at the 17 as he brought it all the way back in. The 20 after the pick. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. Didn't get anything done, 3 and out on their last series. They'll try to find a rhythm here. Catch in the middle, it's Humphries. Makes the grab, but not quite enough for the first down, but a good gain on that play. The Bearcats can play this second down a lot of ways with just a few yards to go. Using his legs, it's Porter. That'll be good enough for a first down. They'll mark it at the 30.
You got to have short area quickness. That running back there doing what it takes to make sure he got that first down.
Hold on, I'm finishing up the game.
It's Watson. Going to try to get it himself. Short gain on the play before he slides. And here comes the offense on second down. Back to pass. Bringing the heat. Lets it fly on the move. And the incomplete pass, taking a shot on second down, and they'll be left with a third down. And this offense just can't afford not to get the first down here. Already trailing big, and the clock is not their friend. Makes the grab. At midfield, he's got room. And he was on his way. Gets it all the way to the 38. And the Bearcats are on the move.
Man, if I'm a defense, I got to find a way to get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more aggressive or do something a little bit different.
And the Bearcats will snap it on 1st and 10.
And as soon as the receiver caught the ball, you saw the quarterback start communicating to his teammates what the next play was going to be because they're now changing the tempo and going fast.
It'd be interesting to watch this offense really down the stretch because they can't really have that balance, especially when they're going backwards. Like, they're down, they've got to put up some points, got to get some stops. I think this offense has to be aggressive, and I think it's going to have to be through the air.
Keeps it on the bootleg, looking to throw. He's got his man, and they're able to make the tackle. The Bearcats are at the line looking to convert on 3rd and short. It'll be a run on 3rd and short. They'll make the stop about a yard short of the first down. And on 4th down, they'll try to put 3 on the board. And he'll try to knock it through from the right hash and 35 yards out. Between the uprights, it's good. That cuts into the deficit. It's now 21-10.
And listen, y'all know in the booth and everywhere how I feel about kickers. Don't always love leaving it on their foot, so to speak, but nice job executing. He keeps doing stuff like that. I'll keep trotting him out there.
The drive starts from their own 25-yard line. Leaves it with the running back. Runs ahead and powers his way for 4 yards out to the 30.
I like the decision there in the RPO game too, guys. I know he only got a couple of yards, but that play's going to open up bigger opportunities throwing the football down the field in the RPO game too. So keep handing it off to this guy. Let him see what he can do. And when the defense gives you the look to hold the football and then finally throw it, that's when you take advantage.
To the air on first down. He'll pull it down and run. And he didn't have a whole lot of operating room after the juke. Not much room to run. Line getting set on second down. Hand off from the shotgun. And he's brought down after a solid gain, and that'll be the final play of the third quarter. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. When you're dealing with a deficit like this, it's all about somebody stepping up to make a play, and you might as well start here in the fourth quarter. With the break, they had a little extra time to dial something up this third down play. They'll try to run for it. And they'll move the chains and get it to the 47-yard line.
Really impressed with the running back. His stats haven't been great, right? Every yard has been hard to come by, but these are some of the best runs we've seen in the game by him, and it's happening at the most important time here in the fourth quarter.
Can't make the connection, and the defense putting on the heat and forcing the incompletion. So now it's second and long. After the incompletion, back to the passing game. It's caught. Offense on the move. A big play there. Gets it to the 30.
Defense just hasn't had an answer for this guy. He has been on point. This is about as good as I've seen him play at the quarterback position. And here in the fourth quarter with a big lead, he's still taking shots.
It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Use the play fake. Now to throw. He'll take the deep shot. Touchdown, WKU. Nice catch and good work afterwards to get it into the end zone.
And a lot of times late in football games, you'll see offenses get really conservative with the lead. I like how this offense didn't go against the clock. They stayed within themselves. They stayed true to who they were. And now, big-time advantage, big-time lead, up by 17 in the fourth quarter.
And he'll just take a knee, and this drive will start at the 25. The Bearcat offense ready to go back to work. They're going to have to be more aggressive in this drive. You can't expect to win this one, David, kicking field goals. Breaks into the open. He gets those chains moving, gets it out to the 42-yard line. The Bearcats moving quickly to the line.
Here's the deal. You're down 3 possessions. You know, it doesn't feel likely they're going to come back and win, but we've seen crazier stuff happen in college football. It all starts with a big completion on a 2-minute drive. They'll get the momentum started in your direction.
Found enough room to get it into enemy territory. They're down at the 43-yard line. Back to throw, it's Watson. Makes the catch. Just what this offense was looking for. Sets him up at the 26 with the first down.
And it's frustrating as a defense when you give up that first down and give up that pass play. But here we go with this offense. They're right back on the ball. You got to flush that. You got to get lined up, and you got to communicate.
The Bearcats will try to put one on the board on 1st and goal. Looking downfield on first down. He's got his man, makes the grab. Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Looking to fire. Pressure coming. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9. And how big is that earlier sack now as they try to get it in the end zone here? They're going to throw it on 3rd and goal. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again. A field goal does not top the list of most helpful things at this juncture, so they'll go for it on 4th down. Touchdown, Bearcats! Made the grab in the end zone for the score.
Man, 4th and goal, you're backed up a little bit after a couple bad plays, and you make the play. You needed it. You find your receiver, throw it up. He goes and gets it. What a play by this offense in a critical moment.
And he splits the uprights on the extra point. Looks as if the hands team will be able to recover the ball. The Hilltopper offense comes onto the field again. That last touchdown drive was surgical through the air, Jesse.
It sure was, and that's why this offense is so dangerous, David, because they can score in a hurry because of how efficient they are throwing the football.
And welcome to modern college football. That's what it is. Spread you out, find my playmakers, make quick decisions, and really put defenses in a difficult situation.
Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense.
And I know you can play these late game situations differently, but I love when you just stay physical. You run the football, you preserve the lead, you got great field position. You're in a great position to salt this clock away and get it done.
The freshman called his own number and kept this drive moving. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. The Hilltoppers have it with a 1st and 10. They'll run it, trying to drain time off the clock. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible.
And here's the mindset if you're on offense. 4th quarter, you've got a huge lead. Obviously, you're going to run the football, but just be aware of the clock. You don't want to snap it too quickly. You're probably just doing safe runs inside the tackles like you saw right there. You just got to execute. You got to be aware, but you've got this game in hand so long as you don't turn it over.
And the Hilltoppers come to the ball trying to pick up this 3rd and short. The officials stop the clock for the 2-minute timeout, and the offense is that much closer to victory. Here comes 3rd and short from the 27. This defense trying to make them settle for a field goal. On the option, he'll toss it. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple.
And man, what an interesting call. 4th and medium, and the offense says, run.
Down at the fake. He's looking to throw. And he catches it. There he goes. The fake field goal catches the defense with its pants down, and it's going to be a touchdown. Just textbook execution on the fake field goal, and trickeration equals touchdown.
And we saw them practicing this throughout the week, but when are you going to call it? Are you going to call it? Because you got to have the onions to call it in a big moment. They call it. They confirm. What a call by the offense.
Let's go to the studio now and check in with Kevin Connors. Kevin, what do you got?
All right, guys, a little update on what else is happening in college football this weekend. Kansas is in front. They've led for most of the way. However, Big J isn't exactly putting this one in the win column just yet. They're up by 11 over Fresno State. Multitasking today, boys. One eye on that game, one eye on your game. Really the only way to do it.
Oh, and how about that? I know Kevin and those guys will be keeping an eye on it for us. Out of the chute, quick toss to the right. And a good job in coverage there as they stop it after just a few. They'll hurry to the line with the clock still running. Back to pass, it's Watson. Rushes on him. Outside the pocket, lets it go. And it's incomplete, going for a massive, explosive play instead. They're looking at a 3rd down. Now this offense tries to figure out a way to move the chains after the 2nd down misfire. Got a man, it's Humphreys. It's a game of 1st downs, and they've got one out to their own 37. And the Bearcats come to the line in the hurry-up. Looking to throw on 1st down. Pulls it in. It's Black. What a cut. Now he's loose. And he's brought down after a nice gain. Now they'll line it up from the 44 on 1st and 10. Wants to throw on 1st down.
Yep.
Just too much of a rush, and down goes the quarterback just behind the midfield stripe at the 49. Timeout called by the defense. It's their first of the half as they'll go to the sideline and try to make adjustments. Makes the grab. Corralled and brought down by the defense.
I like the slot receiver because he gives his quarterback a good option working the middle of the field. He's a nice weapon in this offense.
Muscling ahead on 3rd and short.
No, I'm
Now
not.
they're really starting to threaten as they pick up the first down at the 34-yard line. Looking to throw on 1st down. It's complete on the right side. Oh, he's got some space. A huge chunk play as he gets it all the way down to the 11. The Bearcats had tough field position to start this drive, but they've been relentless in moving the ball methodically down the field. It'll be 2nd down, and remember, they can pick up a first without scoring.
Crazy.
To the air, it's Watson.
Always
He's
had it.
got it and still on his feet. And he'll step out of bounds after a very productive play. The terrain gets rough this deep in the red zone. 3rd down, they can't pick up the first without scoring. Looking to throw for it. Pocket breaking down. And the quarterback is knocked down back at the 13. Defense uses a timeout. The clock stops with 17 seconds left. On 4th down, they're taking to the air. And he never had a chance to pick up the first down, knocked out of bounds, and they'll give up the ball. And that decision will be questioned for a while. First play of this drive comes from the 14-yard line. Off the play fake on 1st down to throw. He lets one fly deep. The pass is incomplete, and the clock will stop with 5 seconds left.
Well, on that last deep shot, it looked to me like the quarterback probably forced that ball into coverage. But can you really blame him, guys? I mean, these two have already hooked up for 2 touchdowns in the game. If I'm him, I'm thinking the same thing. Even when he's covered, he's open. And he's shown the ability to climb the ladder and make contested catches. So I don't mind him taking another shot there.
And the defense makes a play, sacking him back at the 10. All business today for this ball club. They come out and they get the win.
And that's all that matters. It's not always pretty. You don't always do everything you want to do or check all the boxes. But at the end of the game, Jesse, you want that W.
No doubt about it. They made the plays they needed to make in order to get this win. I thought the quarterback showed tremendous poise, good leadership throughout the course of the game. Defense made stops when they had to make them. So, right, there were some things that are going to need to clean up moving forward, but ultimately they were the better team today.
That will put the wrap on things from here. For David Pollack and Jesse Palmer, I'm Reese Davis. You've been watching another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
Let's go.